Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island? You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. Though I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Hold on!
The only way to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses is to undertake
The 3 legendary trials! You must master the sword.
I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine and the art of thievery.
I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff.
And the quest.
Do what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
Welcome! Come in! Your timing could not be better.
You can be the first to try our death-defying Melee Island Spectacular!
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look.
I see you noticed my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
The Chuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
She walked back in from the kitchen. Like her door opened out of nowhere.
Hello? Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like to work.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Alright, so we're fired now. Alright, let's go talk to Corina. I don't know why I keep calling her Cora. Her name is not Cora, it's Corina. People are so stupid, right? Just like me.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to the pirate leaders. Probably could have just lose my job when I talk to the pirate leaders, but fudge it. Fudge it. It's just another excuse to go back to the scum bar.
This had better be worth interrupting our grog.
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials.
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pilot must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
Then you must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure hunting. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trial so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Alright, so let's go back up to this here. Back up to Corina. To the Mojo shop.
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials?
I am.
Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8, preferably not literally. A trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the legend of Monkey Island. Maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me, and a map for you. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures. Next time you're in the area, see what you can swipe.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than last time. Not unless you've got something real valuable to use as collateral, and I can already tell by your outfit that you don't. But I do have a few spare notes of credit lying around, if you can get one signed by someone in good standing. Someone like the governor. We'll talk.
Alright, so now we're gonna go do some mischief. The man's sleeping and we just steal his shit, you know what I mean? Alright, so we are looking for, I think that one. Now forge his name. Shouldn't have did that. Alright. So now we want to go back to the storekeeper.
Welcome back, Fancy Pants. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Definitely just gonna go ahead and put that sword on now. Why does it? It keeps messing up my my weapon setup, and I don't know why. It shouldn't mess it up at all. But here we are. Doesn't even matter. I don't even need my shotgun at all for this one. Alright, and then we get the rubber chicken. Sword, chicken. Alright, so let's go get the treasure map.
Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Alright, so after we get the map, we go back to Karina.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Without silver, you must use other means to acquire what you seek. Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent Mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
Right now, we're going to clear the fog so we can go down on that side of the island. Before, if you tried to go down, you would, it would spawn you back up. And I had Murray in my hands, and I tried to go down that way, and it almost, let's say, screwed me. That was on the first playthrough. It wasn't cool. Alright.
See here, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got to keep watch, especially when there's a pickpocket sneaking around in all this fog.
Who's the pickpocket? Is that me?
Yikes! What did you do? What's happening?
So, we're going to go down this hill and go do our first little project here. And that is, whoa, wrong way. That is fixing the troll bridge. And this one will be the one. And then we're going gonna hit our first journal. Here's our first memoir spot too.
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
And then here in the card is our first journal.
Oh, for the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so I had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they could surround me. It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. Good to know the root beer approach still works. This fog, though. It's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. And if that happens... I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save myself before I can save you. At least you'll be safe here, in Dreamland. Have you ever had a dream that you were so totally convinced was reality? I find myself experiencing the opposite problem, and I'm not sure how to wake up. The pen I hold in my hand feels absolutely real. I can smell the dusty covers of my grandfather's spare journals, and the salty air on the night breeze. Guybrush and I left Melee Island behind. How, then, has it caught up to us? And why is everyone acting so strangely? The legend of Monkey Island, indeed. Hubby Dearest is eating it all up, of course, basking in praise for mighty pirate deeds he never accomplished. At first he was playing along, but now I think he's starting to believe it. While Guybrush holds court in the scum bar, I'm going to take a walk up to the lookout. Perhaps a fresh perspective will help me work out what's really going on here.
I think he went the other way. He did. That's a circle. I meant to go this way. I should have went this way, but... So from here you want to go, let me see. Let's go to the torch, and right here is the next
This
memoir.
is the exact spot where I discovered the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. I still have it in a drawer. Somewhere.
Alright, then the next journal. When you get right... Wait. Nope, wrong way. I want to go this way. And right here is the next journal.
The more I try to break free of whatever curse has Melee Island in its clutches, the more I'm able to remember what's real. To think, I mistook LeChuck's bozos for genuine guards. They've definitely noticed that I'm not playing my part in Guybrush's fantasy world, and now they're roaming the island. All of them, hunting for me. I'm certain of it. I suppose it's not safe to go back to the mansion now. I don't know why I left that letter, or who might ever find it. But just like these journals, it beats talking to myself. Staying off the beaten path is easy. Finding the Swordmaster's hut, on the other hand. I know Carla enjoys her privacy, but this is ridiculous. I think it's time for Plan C. But while I'm here, I can at least find a good solid tree branch. Nothing as sturdy as a sword, of course, but enough to rattle a few bones if I need to.
I'm gonna walk up this way. Here is the next one. Alright, so now from here, we want to go this way. So, from here we're gonna go this way. Wait, no, we're going this way. I think, right? Yeah, no, we're going this way.
It's just gonna see you. Did I go too far? Right there.
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more, and it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. Also, you have yet to conquer the legendary Trial of Thievery. A precious idol now lies in the hands of a devious trickster who must be outwitted before it can be claimed. Do not be discouraged by the legendary Trial of the Sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality.
Despite having next to nothing left to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Melee. And here, I've found what I was looking for. I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Melee. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet. So, I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury of planning ahead, but I'll figure the rest out as I go. Guybrush, my plunder bunny. I'll be back.
Howdy. The name's Stan, like on the side. And my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee. So tell me, how can I make you the deal of a lifetime? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? If you have any questions, I'll be right with you. Hey, how about a little breathing room? I don't want you to feel any pressure. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? We've been getting some great deals in stock. You can simply smell the history rolling off this beauty. Unfortunately, her logbook was heavily water damaged, so she's as mysterious as she is lovely. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. I got all day. Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. How much are you looking to spend? I'm really getting a workout today. You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent, she's got it all. I'll just be squeezing past now. When you've made a decision, I'll be here. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. All right, let's talk financing. As you've seen, we offer a wide range of options, ranging from premium to super deluxe premium quality. Our top-of-the-line model is the Black Pearl, which is competitively priced at 20,000 pieces of 8. That's economics, my friend. You have to spend money to make money, but if you don't have that level of disposable income, well... An example of our budget models would be the Headless Monkey, absolutely within your price range and the perfect ship for your needs. That's why it breaks my heart to inform you that she's already been sold. I'm just waiting on her new owner to collect her. Sorry, but that's life. Perhaps we can discuss some of the other options. Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of confidential client information. All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named Meat Hook. He runs a little place over on Hook Island. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail, and pronto. So I sold him the ship to do it. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed transaction, Stan's previously owned vessels would be a laughingstock. Tell you what, if you deal with Meat Hook directly and he gives you his bill of sale, I'll sign the Headless Monkey over to you. Everybody wins. If you hurry, you could probably still catch Meat Hook before he leaves. If not, hey, I've got plenty more ships for sale.
Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meat Hook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors.
Boom. Now we're gonna go talk to Mr. Meat Hook. You heard that correct. That was a beast.
If you're here to be amazed by the natural wonders of Meat Hook's astonishing animal attractions, you're too late. We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good. I already told you we're closed. It's sorry, but that ship belongs to me now. I needed to leave. With the beast gone, there's nothing left for me here. You? Har 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 har. That's a good one. Even if you could somehow tame the beast, there's a bunch of preparation work you'd have to handle to stop it escaping again. Wow, you really mean it? I don't know what to say. Not even the legend of Monkey Island has ever been this nice to me. Okay, let's do it. But I'm in charge. I'll give the orders and you can handle the manual labor. First things first. We need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some planks to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside.
Alright, so we're gonna get some planks. Last time I brought some with me. This way. Nope, this way. Right over here. You're gonna need 3. But fill up. Just in case. Alright, so. Let me go back in. one that you took a cutlass out of. Well, I guess not everyone. I think you're only going to use 3.
Oh, mother of pearl! The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something sturdy, too. Driftwood won't last 5 seconds. Go and see what you can find. Okay, listen up. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? Ha! You found it! This stuff goes great with a bowl of the captain's crunch. Bossing you around is giving me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the tune written down somewhere.
Checked everywhere else, so it had to be there. I think that's the set spawn for it.
All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murder.
Alright, let's go get the beast. He's a ferocious one. That was the one, okay. And yes, this is the beast. Oh, he's a beast, alright.
Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You had the guts, the courage, the sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity. And you're still alive. Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver.
After LeChuck kidnapped Elaine, I came here and asked Meathook to join my crew. Convincing him I should be the captain was weirder than I expected.
You must.
If you hurry, you could probably still catch Meathook before he leaves. Well, aren't you the shrewd negotiator? Congratulations! And now that you've got a ship, it's time to talk about all the extra features you'll be needing. We've been getting some great deals in stock. Oops, don't mind me. Ooh, now I really shouldn't have left these on display. They're actually reserved for a very important client who's one of my most loyal customers. But you know what? I really feel like we've bonded today. There's a genuine connection forming between us. That's why I couldn't bear to see you go into battle without these cannons. I just don't know how I'd live with myself. If you want them, they're yours. Or did you have a different purchase in mind? These are bargains from any angle. You know, nothing screams pirate like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. But tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with 1,000,000 deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Ooh, one of these Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? What else can I show? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you could store them in style? That's solid wood from a genuine tree, an unpickable lock and key mechanism, and just look how spacious it is. Sure, absolutely it is. Allow me to offer a demonstration. There, see? Plenty of room to hide. And I'm waving my arms around, too. In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew in here. Maybe add a little table, some seating, really carve yourself out some personal space aboard ship. It can be so important to take 5 minutes of you time, you know? It's so warm and cozy, I almost don't want to leave. But if I stay in here, who's going to sell you this cupboard? Uh-oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing I can't handle, just give me a second. I'm a little busy right now, call back later. What was that loud splashing sound? Why can I smell salt water? And why do I feel seasick? Hey, this thing actually makes for a pretty good ship.
And there we go. So you walk out here, and as soon as you walk out here, she should appear.
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the idol of many. I shall use it to pep the potency of my potion. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Alright, so from here now, it is time to, yeah, this way. So it's time to go meet the Machini brothers. Before we get to the tents, we need to go to a memoir spot, and it's going to be right in front of us here.
I love visiting the circus, but after meeting the Fettuccini brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience.
Dad, who are you? Is it the bear?
Believe what I'm hearing. You are so irresponsible.
Me? You're the one who insisted upon audience participation. People only take part if there's a big flashy prize.
But 10,000 pieces of egg? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible, and we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead.
Toady.
Whistle.
Shush, we have company.
Welcome! Come in, come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize?
a glorious grand prize
of 10,000 pieces of 8.
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying...
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic...
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee Island Spectacular. If you don't have that yet, you can pick one up from over there. Have you never been to the circus? All of the performers are expected to dress up. It adds so much spectacle to our acts. The most important part of your costume is the safety helmet. That is absolutely non-negotiable for anyone who's being fired from a Fettuccini Brothers cannon. Well, you do here. That way you get spared a headache, and we get spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit. It is an unbelievable, unprecedented, life-changing 10,000 pieces of 8. Enough to make all your Melee Island dreams come true. Of course we do. I am insulted you would even think that we would try to cheat you. Now stop bad-mouthing our circus and try the challenge. The pirates and the circuses are a perfect fit, that's why. You just have to think about it logically. Pirates are all about death-defying acts of courage and skill, balancing on narrow beams high in the air and facing down the ferocious animals. But honestly, what pirates love most of all is watching other people make fools of themselves in the public. That is why we want to include the members of the audience. You can ring that bell all you want, but the challenge doesn't count until you get into the costume and put on your safety helmet.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge and win the prize of a lifetime? It's the latest part of our new circus routine, inspired by stories about the legend of Monkey Island. We take a volunteer from the audience and put them through a few teensy-weensy challenges to win the grand prize. It may not make you as famous as the legend of Monkey Island, but everyone has to start somewhere. Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the second bell. After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring the last bell by that cannon over there. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon, launch yourself through all of the rings, and land safely in the water. It couldn't be simpler. You hit the ground, dummy. A few bumps and bruises are a small price to pay for fame and fortune. We don't expect you to succeed on your first attempt, so you can try as many times as you like.
Alright, so that is the bell. You have to climb up that, go across there, jump there to there. Wait. Sorry, there to there to there. Zip line into the cannon that I have placed already. Now, if you do it in 15 seconds, you get an achievement. So that's what we're trying. What fucked me up last time is I missed the ladder X and I went over here and blah 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 blah. Alright.
You can do it!
There we go again. Fucked it up again.
Don't look down! What's your
Oh shit, I messed up.
You're disqualified.
I messed up. Anyways. That ladder messes me up every damn time.
You can do it!
You're almost there.
Oh, sorry. You're disqualified.
Now I'm sucking at it. It only took me one try, and both the other times.
You can do it! I hope you have a head for heights. Get to the next bed.
Oh, I missed!
Sorry, you're disqualified.
Let's go.
You can do it! Take deep breaths.
Parkour.
This part is a little tricky.
Make it to the ground from there.
Did I do it in 15 seconds?
And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Canon maintenance charges.
Costume cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals 404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous.
I never expected to take part in a traveling circus, but Alfredo and Bill talked me into becoming a human cannonball. I can still taste the gunpowder.
So since you got the 404 404 pieces of 8, sorry, pieces 08, you can go drink this gourd, and it will give you the next accommodation you would need for the tall tale. Since I already got it, I am gonna drink it because I don't know if I have to do this or not to complete the tall tale. But I'm gonna drink it up here by the next memoir spot, and then sit there because it lasts a long time, and I don't want to piss Captain Smirk off by being drunk when I show up. So we're gonna sit there until it anticipates. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you need to drink it to continue, but
the home of the fearless Captain Smirk. He has a few bad habits, but there's almost nothing he doesn't know about sword fighting.
And as you can see, it lasts forever. Walked out to my kitchen to get a drink, came back, and it's still going on. I'm still puking over here. Can't talk to Captain fucking Smirk this way. Should be over here in a second, though. Once you stop throwing up, you know that it's going to be ending within, 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. It should be ending soon. Needless to say, the good thing, if you're watching this on YouTube later, that will be sped up. I try to look out for all my supporters. I'm just saying. Alright. We can drop that bottle. That's my ship over there. You see it? It's beautiful. Alright, let's go.
What in the world is disturbing me at this time of night? Ought to show a little respect. Where'd I put the... Oh, there it is.
What do you want? Well, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So much for that idea. Now let me guess. You want me to train you to be better than the Sword Master? Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the legend of Monkey Island. To even come close would take years of practice and the quickest wits in the Caribbean. But business has been slow since Guybrush became governor. I guess I am getting a little low on funds. You do, huh? Tell you what, it won't help you match up to the legend of Monkey Island, but if you can pay my fee, I'll teach you what I can. If, that is, you can prove you're serious by showing me your mighty pirate sword. So do it! Now what do you want? That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door, just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. What if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, "My swordplay will amaze you"? That wasn't a retort. When I say, "My swordplay will amaze you," you should come back at me with something like, "Yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. Time to protect yourself." Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like... Well, everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack.
See, the key is to lose so you can learn what he wants you to do, which you have to anyways. You don't have the response. And then once you lose it, you get the response.
Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the sword master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here.
Alright, so before we leave, there is one more memoir spot. And I have to take a second to go see what my little rugrat needs. And I'll be right back, so check this out.
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Sword Master. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
So now we're getting to the little tedious part of this tall tale. I think that's a rare thing. And it's like, hey, we have to have something tedious in it, or it just doesn't count as our game. So, that was the memoir spot. That's your 9th. You got one more after that. So now we're going to go learn some more insults. So what you want to do is go across the thing here. There it is. I don't know what happened.
Cower, mortal, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Think you can beat me? Ha! Let's find out. You're not fit to lick my boots. You're no match for me.
Remember your training.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
That was truly devastating. I loved it.
I can't think straight. Well, say something. I'll be scraping you off mine shortly.
If I were you, I'd give up.
I'll wipe the floor with you.
If they hit you again, it's all over.
I see an opening. Come back when you've learned the rules.
I guess we're about done here.
Alright, that's kind of the key of the game here. You're gonna lose a couple times before you win. Lose a couple more times, win. Until you learn all of the insults and retorts.
Did you come here to talk, or did you... I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
On guard! Ain't you got something to say? I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting.
Come on, put your back into it.
Need to catch your breath.
Pull yourself together.
See, I think you want to get it wrong so you can learn what the new answer is.
My swordplay will amaze you.
If they hit you again, it's all over. Don't stop now. More insults.
I don't know what to say.
See, like, I had a chance to win that time. I didn't have, you know what I mean?
I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Only from laughing at you. This has gone on long
So this
enough.
one I should be able to win. But while still learning some retorts.
Looks like you
and
could use some more training. Did you come here to talk, or did you come... I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
You'll rue the day we cross paths. I'll wipe the floor with you.
They're starting to weaken.
I
can't think straight.
I forget to hit him after I do that.
You won't win without a good insult. Well, everyone loves a good joke.
Pull yourself together.
My sword play will amaze you.
They're speechless.
Yeah, see, I forget to do those shots after.
I don't know what to say. Come on, let's hear what you've got.
You've almost got them.
That's not true.
Ooh, that one has a sting.
Didn't forget that time.
That was so cruel. Avenge me, mateys!
You did it. I'm almost impressed. Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight?
I think I came here to itch my ear. Shit. Alright, let's roll.
I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Prepare to be humiliated.
They do get a little harder, where it's harder to get shots on them as they go. So.
Like this.
Giant W.
Need to catch your breath.
That was truly devastating. I loved it.
Oh, my feelings. I came here to be insulted. Too bad you met me on dry land.
See, that's the name of the game. Learn the new retort, or learn the new insult. I think every new Ghost Pirate has a new one to give you.
I see an opening.
Yeah, I didn't know. I did not have the retort for that one.
Come back when you've learned the
So
rules.
that's why it got me. But we're supposed to lose this one.
I guess we're about done here. Did you come here to talk, or did you come? I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
I'll never turn down a good fight.
Oh, I couldn't get my sword up.
Ain't you got something to say?
With breath that bad, I'm not surprised.
Ah, so you got me on that one.
Was that it?
I'm here to take your life. What did you say?
Well, that was humiliating for you.
Need to catch your breath?
This is your last chance. Wow, even I think that was cruel.
Fine, Murray, so you think it's cruel.
You are so mean. You out of insults already? It's about time you got one. Come back when you've learned the rules.
Better luck next time.
So it should be, if I can win this one, this should be the last one. There must be something broken on this one. He never talks right.
I'll never turn down a good fight. I'll wipe the floor with you.
I keep forgetting, damn it.
My feelings. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Oh, yeah? Yar!
Oh no, Anakin, he has the higher ground.
Ain't you got something to say? Too bad you met me on dry land.
I still have one more I need to learn, and I know I
It's
do.
faced me and lived.
Must be, I gotta do it one more time.
What did you say?
I think I did the wrong thing there anyways.
greatest fighter on the seas! That really hurts!
So I think I gotta do it at least one more time. Maybe 2 more times.
Did you come here to talk or did you come? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. No one has ever beaten me in combat. Now's my chance. Need to catch your breath.
They're starting to weaken.
Oh, my feelings. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Oh, so this is your first time.
Banter like that never hurt anybody.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
There was one I need to know.
What did you say?
So I'm gonna have to do it one more time. I'll use that one and they'll give me it.
I don't have time to duel with amateurs.
So I am gonna have to go back.
Looks
all the way
like you
around.
could use some more training. Did you come here to talk or did you... Did you come here to talk? Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
On guard!
Shit.
You won't win without a good insult. Oh, glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents.
Alright, so I think that should be the last one. I just gotta win.
I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
Ooh, that one had to sting.
Ah, that really hurts. You out of insults already? I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting.
That was just confusing.
No one has ever beaten me in combat.
You can't take another hit. that was insulting.
I don't know what to say. You won't win without a good insult.
This could be a victory.
Only from laughing at you. Nah, there's no sport in fighting you.
Come find me when you're ready to try again.
I gotta win. See, that's the part that I don't get that you have to do. Like, I don't know. I don't get what insult you have to use there or something. You know what I mean?
Did you come here to talk, or did you come...
See, it's broken again.
They'll never turn down a good fight. You're not fit to lick my boots. I wasn't ready. This is insult sword fighting, you know. Oh, yeah? Ow, my feelings. You won't win without a good insult. Hey, shut up! That was so cruel. You've not seen the last of me.
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Sword Master without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Sword Master, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
Alright, from right here, we're going to turn this way and go down this way. No LeChuck. Alright. See, there's the journal, and right here is the sign. And that's what you do to get the sign to work. So this is going to be like your final battle kind of deal. Before you can get the last thing to, your last trial, I guess.
Ooh, more company. I think I'll take care of you myself.
he's quick.
I've met useless wretches like you before. Keep away from me.
Wisest enemies run away at the first sight of it.
Even before they smell your breath. Looking at you offends my sense of decency.
Alright, looking at you offends my decency.
Leave me alone. This'll be a good, clean fight.
I'll be there in a minute.
Leave me alone.
Over the Caribbean.
Too bad no one's heard of you, it's all.
I've never been so insulted.
Oh no! Ribsy's done for! We're the only ones left!
We give up. You win.
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island or his friends.
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture, and Carla's medallion will play its part. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse.
I'd almost forgotten the thrill of a good battle. Fighting the legendary machine just isn't the same. If you must know, I was impressed enough by your training session that I got to thinking you might actually stand a chance of beating the Swordmaster. Carla and I have known each other for a long time, so I snuck out here to warn her you might be turning up on her doorstep. Fair is fair. But thanks to LeChuck's crew butting in, that's a brawl you two don't need to have. I bet even the legend of Monkey Island would be impressed with your performance. Notice that, did you? When you train to the level of a swordmaster, you learn some really good taunts that most pirates have never even heard. Lucky for you, you'd picked up enough comebacks to hold your own against Mr. Glowbones back there. There may come a day when you'll need to think up your own insults on the spot. Don't forget what you've learned out here. Honestly, I just want to catch my breath. Some of those insults can really take it out of a guy, and I'm no spring chicken. Then I'll probably spend some time with Carla and talk about the good old days. There was this time out at Port Royal where we were cornered, and she said, perhaps that's a story for another time. You've got trials to conquer.
I'm Carla, the Sword Master. You did pretty well back there. Well, defeat is a strong term. I'm not sure he'd have even found my house if that fool of a storekeeper hadn't led him right to me. He was so young and inexperienced back then. I never imagined he'd go on to become such a mighty pirate. But I suppose people can always surprise you. Speaking of surprises, did you just give my prized medallion to the lady who runs the Mojo store? I should have known she'd be mixed up in all this. Like I said, I'm the Sword Master, and that means, you'll never guess, I'm a master with a sword. What, you thought it was some cushy government job? That used to mean the pirate leaders would send hopeful wannabes like you to challenge me. But now I spend my days out here and enjoy some peace and quiet. Eventually, I closed off the path to my house so that the storekeeper couldn't keep bothering me. Whatever you do, don't tell him about the secret switch. Have I heard of it? I was stranded there for a while after our ship sank. It was all because of LeChuck's obsession with Governor Marley. The legend of Monkey Island assembled a crew and asked me to be part of it. I can't help but wish I'd paid more attention on the journey. I have absolutely no idea how to get back there again.
Alright, so let's get to our next memoir spot, which is right here.
Home of Carla the Swordmaster. I don't know anyone who's ever been inside. I guess nobody around here likes uninvited guests.
So that is your 10th and last.
As a former governor and frequent pirate, I'm used to going where I please. But right now, I might as well be in the cells with Otis. At least everyone knows he's a prisoner. I knew there would be one person on Melee who could help me make Guybrush see the truth. So tonight, I decided to visit Corinna at her voodoo shop. The new guards had other ideas and told me the shop was closed. By order of the governor. I considered forcing my way past, but something told me that'd be a bad idea. Guybrush barely knows I'm in the room nowadays, but I should still have friends on Melee. At least, I hope so. Someone with a blade to watch my back. The guards have set up some sort of checkpoint leading into town. That's why I'll be taking the back route into the forest. I think I can still remember the way.
From a trial of discovery, a path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
Alright, so the last thing we gotta do is take this potion to Guybrush. Second to last thing, you gotta sail through the portal to end, but yeah.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast, for old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. Yeah, I'd say most folks in the Caribbean think of it as being a myth, I suppose. Untamed oceans and sea monsters tucked away in the crease of a map. When the Pirate Lord sent us a personal invitation, there was no stopping me. I just had to see it for myself. So we followed the map and set a course. I can't really say for sure. I think we ran into a storm or took a wrong turn somewhere. All I can remember is Elaine calling my name. She's still out there somewhere. I'm not gonna stop until I find her again. She did? Does that mean she's forgiven me for our past misunderstanding? Yikes. Maybe I should visit the circus and pick up a spare safety helmet. It might come in handy. No, Kate's too good at insults. First she'd hurt my feelings, and then she'd hurt the rest of me. But if I explain the situation calmly and rationally, I'm sure she'll understand why I had no choice but to do what I did. Yeah, I'm doomed, aren't I? Ugh, same old LeChuck. But there's something strange about that new sword of his. It's so hypnotic. I wonder where he found it. Well, we shouldn't underestimate him. But don't worry, I know a few tricks for dealing with him and his crew. I'll have to dig through my belongings, but next time we meet, I'll have a little surprise in store for LeChuck. Ugh, same old LeChuck. But there's something strange about that new sword of his. The only way to get to Monkey Island is by brewing a special recipe with a very particular mix of ingredients. They might take me a while to find. Then I'll have to call in a few favors. Hopefully people aren't too mad about the whole Legend of Monkey Island thing not being, true. I guess, but this was still my fantasy. I was more than happy to play along and have everyone believe I was the most legendary pirate of all time. But I have to find a way to set things right. I'm gonna need everyone's help to make it back to Monkey Island and rescue Elaine.
Alright, so from there we gotta leave, and we're done. So as soon as you sail through the portal, we'll get through the ferry to, the tunnel of the damned or whatever it is. You will end the tall tale.
Okay, explain this to me again. There's a legend of Monkey Island.
That's right, I think.
And the legend? It's this Guybrush guy? Seriously?
Now that you mention it, that does seem strange. He doesn't look like that great of a pirate.
He looks more like a flooring inspector.
Hey, shut up.
Ow!
Looks like we'll need to elect a new governor. As a successful entrepreneur, maybe I should run for office.
All right. Hopefully it won't mess with my shit now. Hopefully. And that is the tale.